1, 2, 3.
Okay, so after you have cleaned the drivetrain, it's all black. Again, use hot water and rinse. You can turn the pedals. Right, after you have rinsed it, that's the first part. You don't want to touch the drivetrain anymore. Okay, the drivetrain is relatively clean now. So now we will go to the other parts of the bike. Everything else except for the drivetrain. Okay, so just take a cloth, make it wet. Lather with soap. Okay, the reason why you don't want to touch the drivetrain anymore because there will still be some dirt. Okay, so you want to keep this part separate from the rest of your bike. So you just go ahead and focus on the frame. Okay, for the frame, right, the hard parts to reach will be this part. Okay, in between your chain ring and the frame, this area. Okay, this area will be hard to reach. This area will be hard to reach. This area, all the small areas in between your wheels and your frame will be hard to reach. Okay, and especially your fork. Okay, so the outside of the fork is easy, but the inside of your fork may be a bit hard. Okay, so you need to find a way to clean these areas, because these areas are the areas that water, mud will splash and accumulate as your wheels turn. Okay, so these areas, don't rush, just find a way to angle your cloth and clean all these hard to reach areas. So everything you want to clean, your pedals, except for the drivetrain, everything else you just want to wipe it down with soap. Okay, so we fast forward a bit. Okay, so imagine that you have done all your frame cleaning. Don't forget the right side as well as the left side. So at the left side will be the other part of your bike. Okay, so after you have cleaned your frame, just rinse off again using hot or warm water. Rinse off the soap. So that part should be quite fast and quite simple because it won't be that dirty as compared to your drivetrain. That's why you want to focus on your drivetrain first. The next part, okay, so we have done the drivetrain, that's number 1. We have done everything else, that's number 2. But we want to pay special attention to your brakes. Back brake, front brake. Okay, and you also want to pay special attention to the braking surface at your wheels, your rims. Okay, yours can be silver color, which is aluminium, or it can be black, which is carbon. Okay, so these braking surfaces, back wheel as well as your brakes, we need to clean them because there will be dirt and the rubber from your braking shoes. So this is your braking shoe. So over time, as you brake, it will wear off, the pads will wear off, and the braking foam or the pad might stick onto your braking surface. Okay, so how do we clean this? If you look at both your front brakes and your rear brakes, you will notice this notch. Okay, try to look for this notch. Okay, front and back. The rear one will be the other side. Okay, this is the closed position. Okay, this is the open position. Okay, so open both. Open up both. What this does is that it will slightly widen the calipers. Okay, the two arms, it will slightly widen them. Why we want to slightly widen them is because we want to reach in between the wheels and the brake pads, because we want to try to clean the brake pads. So slide your cloth, okay, and start scrubbing the brake pads. See, if you notice, my cloth is turning black. This is the area. Okay, so you want to clean both the left and the right brake pads. These are the things that grip onto your braking surface. And you do the same thing for your back as well. So this is the third step, which is cleaning your... Okay, ready? Okay. This is the third step, which is cleaning your braking system. After you have cleaned your brake pads, okay, the next thing you want to do is to clean the braking surface. How you do this is that you drape your cloth over the wheel. Okay, use your two fingers, your thumb and your finger. Hold on to the surface of the where the brakes engage, and then you just scrub. If your wheels are smooth, right, your tires are smooth, it's easier. If your tires are rougher, you will get more friction. So you want to do this for your whole wheel. Okay. The idea is I am not cleaning the tire. I'm not focusing on the tire. The only thing I'm focusing on is this braking surface. Okay. This is braking surface. Of course, you can do it one side and another side, but for me, I just do both at the same time. Okay? Okay, end video. Thank you.